V gravy.
Oh, there's the music.
We do a countdown. Nope, it's like no countdown.
They got that option on here or what?
Well, yeah.
I never knew that. What you got, man? How's your day? How's your day going, bro? How's your day?
It's going good, bro. It's going good. Running
What you told
around.
me, what you told me earlier. It was up.
Nah, I mean, you asked, but like I really didn't get a chance to say anything because you were like.
You said it was good. You said it was good. All this.
No, I mean, yeah, everything's good. I'm not tripping.
You don't need to lie to me, bro. You don't need to lie to me.
Oh, now I'm lying. Now I'm a liar now. Okay. I need to make a new beat for the show.
I think somebody's been telling you that, but I forgot who he is. No, you don't give a shit who he is.
Yeah, I do.
Maybe you might appreciate what he said sometimes and take heed to his what he tells you. One day when you grow up.
One day when I grow up.
One day when you grow up. You done already?
Yeah, I'm done. I was doing something.
I was just wondering.
Hey,
I was just wondering if you wanted to get to the show or you want to play around with your phone and shit. Right?
Hey, because I have to, make messages and
do that shit. Do that shit on your own time, bro.
Well, this is actually about us, so you know what I mean.
If I ain't on it, then it ain't about me.
Wow, like that. I'll add you to the group. There's a bunch of them.
My phone ain't blown up.
I just got added to it just not too long ago.
Well, it looks like we got the gravy show getting going because Mr. Phone Man over here.
Hey, you know what? Mr. Phone Man, me, bro. Let me do my
thing.
Phone
Man over here. I don't know how to do a show.
You know what I mean? So,
he bitching about having shows and he on the phone at all times.
Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Gravy doesn't like that I'm on the phone. Let me mute it.
Been on the phone fucking 10 hours this whole day or 20 hours this whole day, and then you want to get on.
I haven't even been up 20 hours.
You say you get up 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the morning. You got to go to work.
You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Then you've been up 20 hours.
Actually, 22.
See?
No, that isn't even that right.
And the first thing you did when you woke up was look at your phone.
Actually, no, I don't.
They did. You had to because you set this live at 5:11 in the morning.
You know what? My bad. You are absolutely right because my alarm goes off. I look at it and shut it off, and then I just get onto the fucking thing.
Don't lie, bro. You got roosters. You got roosters, bro. Don't lie.
So this is the thing. If you want to talk about some life shit, what I do on a daily basis, this is exactly what I do. I get up, hit the alarm clock, put that shit to the side. I spend the first hour of the day, no phone, no nothing. And then I do my thing, get ready, nothing, just kind of quiet. And then, you know what I'm saying? The whole house is quiet. It's nice. Make my coffee after I get dressed and, do my shower thing, all that good stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying? I move on with my life. And then I get on my phone.
Liar.
No. I'm not lying. Why would I lie? Why would I lie to Gravy, bro?
I just don't believe you.
Why would I lie to the guy that keeps me going in this podcasting thing?
This is the way it is, bro. Mr. Phone Man, bro. Mr. Telephone Man. New Edition was already saying that about you, bro.
No, actually, New Edition was actually talking about the actual telephone man. Like, I'm not a telephone guy.
He was talking about you trying to get at his lady, and it just no one on the phone, bro.
This is why we're gonna do it. We're gonna start out like this.
Let's go.
Give me shit.
I got limited time, man. Let's go.
Maybe has limited time, everybody. So we're probably gonna be on really, really quick and really, really fast. So
no, Gabe comes on. He wants to do 2 hours. He said. He told me. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
I'm pretty sure Gabe does not want to do 2 hours. That's why he's gonna show up like a half an hour late.
Well, hour and a
half. So Gabe,
whatever you get out of Gabe, take advantage.
What's that?
Of it. Whatever you can get out of Gabe, take advantage of it.
Of course, probably gonna be a bit better show. Like, you know what I mean. I won't get a migraine. Won't be arguing. You know what I mean. It's gonna be nice.
I don't know you.
Gravy literally admitted to me earlier that he does stuff just to get me mad.
Yep, my job.
Bro, that's a horrible job. I didn't even hire you.
I was recruited by you.
Who recruited who?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stupid. Welcome to Radio Nation Live. I'm your host, Lo. We got Coach Gravy in the building. Gabe should be pulling up very, very shortly. This might be a short show because Gravy's gonna have to take off a little bit early, and if Gabe doesn't show up, I don't like doing this show by myself. I feel weird. So, because I don't know much, and it's all Gravy. Gravy is the glue. He's the gorilla glue of the show. You know what I mean? Not super glue. He's the gorilla glue.
And you're the duct tape.
The duct tape.
Isn't that known? The duct tape of the fucking Raider Nation Live.
Duct tape of the Raider Nation.
Always
been Scotch tape, bro. I'm the Scotch tape.
Nah, you a little bit better than that.
All right, man. We're gonna get to the chat real quick. Man, thank you guys for pulling in, man. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys' week's going good. We were gonna go live Tuesday, but Gravy had a little situation. I was hella busy.
It wasn't me.
It was everybody.
You lying right now, bro. You lying right now.
No, I'm not. I reached out to you guys. Nobody answered. And then I seen that it was your daughter's birthday. So everybody in the chat, give Gravy's daughter some love and tell her happy birthday. So it is one of his girls. You know what I mean? So it's like, just we're saying, hey, Gravy's daughter, happy birthday. You know what I mean?
My sister,
and your sister as well.
My sister as well. Same day.
Same day. That's crazy, huh?
Yes, sir.
And then that day I got home at 6, so it was just kind of crazy. But we're gonna get to the chat like I always do and get it moving, man. We'll talk about a few things. Colton Miller signed. Let's go. But let's get in the chat real quick and we'll get into it. 2 cents. What's up, bro? Salute to you, man. First one in the building. Salute, man. Salute to you. Hopefully having a good one. JE, what's up, bro? Jason Downs was good. Rock in the building. 2 cents showing some love. Billy Davis, what's good, bro? Salute to you, man. Myra motherfucking G. What up? It's, good evening, fellas. Says you're just a toxica catcher low. Man, you know what? This whole torta and toxica catcher, I'm like single as shit. I don't fuck with these hoes out here. I'm single as shit. So like I don't know. I have back problems. I can't be messing with tortas.
You heard that though. Just that little, whatever you said didn't mean shit. Just like that. That's all. That's everybody got that.
How do you do it? But hey, Gravy, Cole Miller got fucking signed, bro. Look. Okay, I know you got a little bit of limited time, right? So Colton Gravy. Cole Miller got signed to an extension for 3 years, $66 million. Man, that is, everyone's been talking about the offensive lines, kind of whatever, but he is an anchor. He is one of the guys that have been here probably the longest. He's the original. I think he's the only Oakland Raider that has been here that has not, been here through the whole fucking thing besides the Shield since Oakland. So shout out to Cole Miller, man. That shit's hella dope. I'm pretty excited about that. I know we were talking about it. I know a couple of people were saying that Christian Wilkins being gone, that we're able to do this, but I think that we're going to do it anyways because I don't think it was really going to take effect until next year. I haven't really looked at the contract. Now there could have been some issues about it, but overall, Raven, talk to me, man, bro. What do you think about this?
I think it's great. I applaud the organization for doing this. He's a stable in our offensive line. He's an anchor of our offensive line, like you said. And there was no reason. If you're gonna do this now, like you're saying, you don't get rid of a guy like that. You don't get rid of a guy that we have like that. Obviously, besides somebody that's up and coming, he's the best offensive lineman we have. Nobody's. He's the oldest. He's the leader, and he's gonna make it do with that contract. He's gonna make do with that contract. I'm glad. We would have let him go. I would have been pissed. I would have been talking shit like normal. But,
you're right, Myra. Max was there's two from Oakland. So yeah, I was right. I didn't even think about that right now. I was thinking more concentrated on the Cole Miller.
He's the oldest offensive lineman. He's the oldest offensively.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Man, it just locks us down, bro. Like I'm actually excited about it.
That tackle for a couple of years, somebody can groom up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with
so
that.
I need to do that because even last year with all his injuries and stuff like that, and he sat out, and then this whole off season he had time to rest and everything like that. So I think personally, bro, it's like a good move. I think he's gonna, be the Colt Miller that we need, that we've been needing. But
if they're there during talks, then they really don't have to even do this until the end of the season. But it's good that they got it done. He's going to be, not precautious of getting hurt, or he's going to go all out. You know what I mean? He's going to get paid. That guaranteed money's his, so he'll get it. Good.
So for me, that's crazy that you said that. Like, they could have waited out, but it was his last year, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, doesn't it feel good that, hey, man, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I mean? He's been a staple for a long time, injured or not. You know what I mean? He's even put in, obviously he's put in work with Mumford when Mumford had to take over for him on that left side and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? So it's like he's a very big piece to the offense and offensive line. He is the offensive line. You know what I mean?
Right now, yeah.
So for me, it's like I'm excited. I'm thankful for it. We've all wanted it. I remember getting the news yesterday, and I was like, "Shit, man, we should." Or Tuesday it was actually, and I was really, really happy that we were going to do that, man. And and now that's one thing that we haven't really done. But man, I was looking over the people that we signed in the offseason, bro, and what we picked up and what we got, man. This is like, even though I know Gravy's like a little, he pushes back a little bit, but he, by all means, Gravy, you do have these good points. So if people don't get upset with Gravy, bro, it's like you have to be realistic about this because this is some of the stuff that we've seen before. But I don't think we've seen this much turnover in just that amount of time, bro. In a lot of the years and stuff like that you've been a fan, this is a lot of turnover, bro. This is a lot of turnover on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side. But I
think more defensively than offensively.
Correct.
I think that the offensive line is the best way to do it is how they're doing it. Drafting people, you know what I mean, and grooming them in there, man. But we've had so many different coaches. We have so many different styles of play and bad coaching with them. Now it's time to get it together. So
Chewy was good.
That we're stable. What's up, Chewy? Get at me, bro. Chewy. Got to get at me on IG, bro. I can't find you. I can't find homeboy. So want to ask you something. But
yeah,
that's the thing. They're doing it the right way, offensive line wise. Getting guys young, putting them in there. That's the way you learn, man. Miller learned the hard way too. So
yeah. So my 2 cents saying right here, the Raiders failed to secure solid guards this far. Messing with JPJ's career, in my opinion. I think that's it.
Honest opinion.
In my honest opinion, hope JPJ doesn't suffer an injury trying to appease whoever. Now, on some real shit, being Gravy, we're actually talking about this. We were literally talking about this on the phone when I called him to make sure he was going to be on today. Leo, what's good, bro? Salute to you, bro. Shit, man. Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. I was gonna hit you up this week, but it got kind of crazy. But we'll have you on very very soon, bro. So just stick around. But he says right here, man. I don't know how I feel about this moving JPJ to guard because we can't find a good one. So okay, going back off of what my 2 cents was saying. So if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do know. Pretty much what ended up happening was Meredith started taking snaps at center. And me and Gravy were talking about earlier that JPJ could be a good center, but a great guard. So, you know what I mean? Go ahead and elaborate on that, Gravy, because the way you were saying it was pretty cool. And then, Cheeto's saying he really doesn't feel, good about it and whatever or not. And yeah, so yeah.
Well,
so go.
A great topic. Great thing to talk about. I'm hearing mixed reviews, but I'm not hearing a lot of people that agree with me. Agree with what me and you were talking about. He played guard last year, and we were saying, why is he doing this? Why is he doing it? I know he did in college. He was good at it in college. He was, in my view, an outstanding guard when he played for us. And he has great feet. What I don't have a problem with him. He might be the best, athlete, offensive lineman that we have in that range. You know what I mean? He has the best feet, and what we want to do probably most likely offensively is we have Parham that has good feet. People have their views about Parham. Is that what I said to you though? And I don't know if you agree with it or not. Was that we as a nation say that JPJ is the best center or could be the best center in the league. Mm-hmm. We say that. We don't know. He could be an all-pro offensive guard too at the same time. So he is better. He is better than any guard we have. Then if we could replace him as a center, then I would use him at the guard because we have a quarterback now that can make decisions on his own pre-snap and basically guide the offensive line, set protections, call protections, pre-snap, as much as we depended on, Andre, whatever his name, Andre
James
to do that. He anchored that defense, and people had their vision about him because JPJ was there. I didn't hear anybody bitching about the center position until JPJ got there. So, in our view, we think, oh, he's an all-pro center, and I seen him play great guard play. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the dude, we're gonna pull the guy, and it's very difficult to pull a center when you're great at it. You know what I mean? So the only center I see pulling is Jason Kelsey from Philly, and he was the best ever so far in my book. You know what I mean? Nowadays, they pull him.
Okay, but so I'm gonna kind of get back on what you were saying that. You know what I mean? That we had, like, Gravy also stated to me when we were on the phone that, like, you probably needed JPJ at the center last year to call out protections and so forth because of the quarterback play. Mm-hmm. I get that. But also you just stated right now that, like, I'm sorry, you just basically stated right now that freaking, that JPJ, will be a better guard, right? So, like, and he wasn't, like,
either one,
highly rated.
One.
Huh?
He played guard for us and did great. He did.
Right.
He was a great guard, yeah.
But shout out to my 2 cents. JPJ will be the top center for the rest of the Raiders for years. Won awards in college, being top center. Meredith was undrafted and not undrafted. Nobody and not one person can say Meredith is a better center. Now, I agree with you on that. And what Gravy's trying to get across, though, is that, like, because of the bad quarterback play, you would need that center. But at the same time, even if you have good quarterback play, wouldn't you want a guy that knows how to call protections and do that as well and be in sync with the fucking quarterback? Because that's only going to make things better.
He's gonna do more as a guard and play and be a good guard. He's just a badass offensive lineman, bro. Basically, he's a badass offensive lineman. So if he's gonna do better and if he's gonna produce better and more if he's gonna produce better and more as a guard, put him at guard.
Right, but still, even like say go back to James. Nobody wanted James, bro. Even when they gave him that extension and all that money, nobody wanted him.
I didn't. It doesn't matter.
Like, dude, everybody was saying that shit. Why do we even have him? Why are we paying him this money? Even before we got JPJ, bro, everybody was saying that shit.
John Gruden liked him. John Gruden liked him, and what's the difference? Nobody's saying fuck John Gruden. They're saying fuck McDaniels, and they're saying fuck AP. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody was bitching when he was here with John Gruden. He was John Gruden's guy. John Gruden.
No, I mean, but we had Ronnie Hudson at the center when he was here, and then we didn't give him a contract that he wanted, which is probably a big ass one. So he said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go with James." So I think Hudson got injured. I believe it was Hudson, right? Yeah, it was Hudson. And then he had got injured. James took over because James was playing guard. He was a smaller guy, and then even when he got in there, you know what I mean. A lot of people didn't like James at the center, bro. And so, like, even though like James learned a lot, and he even stated like, "Yeah, I learned a lot from Hudson," you know what I mean, and moving forward and all that stuff like that. And then but even when Derek Carr was running the shit, Derek Carr ran everything. But when they put the responsibility on him, he got worse. You see what I'm saying? So it's that's
just Derek Carr's worse. So what have we seen? Did we win a shitload? Did our offensive line play better? What's the difference of us playing better? When we won guard, we won just the same amount of games with JPJ at center that we did when he was at guard. When he played guard, we beat Baltimore, and we beat two fucking sorry ass teams when he was playing center. It doesn't matter. I think I don't have a problem with him playing center or Munford playing center. Mm-hmm. Is that if he plays guard, it doesn't matter. He's gonna play well. He's gonna be an all-pro guard. That's what I'm saying. People are tripping. We're fucking up that he's not playing center. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. If he plays guard, he'll be the best guard in the league too. On either side, he'll be an all-pro guard, or if you put him at center, he'll be an all-pro center. So I don't have a problem with him. Either way, he's going to be good. But at guard, I think he would do more for the offensive line than he would center. To me, they need him more doing things like that.
So I remember James getting put on his ass, and once they could do stuff like that, it would clog up the middle. Then everyone trying to get into that zone run scheme that fucking what's the name had us doing. It just made the fucking offensive line weak.
It wasn't right. Well,
James
wasn't right. James is gone now.
Right,
Mumford is a better player than James.
Now he is gone, bro. Right now I was watching the game. He's not even on fucking center as a fucking backup, bro. He's not even. I don't even think he's gonna make the fucking Chargers cut. To be honest with you, because he's that bad. There was so much problems with him. With the Chargers, he just got the bag and that was it. I don't even think he's going to play most of the season. Cheeto was talking shit about him. He said Parham was a better center than James. Remember Parham came in and had to do
he probably knew what to do, and he was getting paid. Getting money. So
Parham has T-Rex arms. LOL. They needed him at guard because he realized that he didn't have the right guy after all, so now they moved to JPJ. Yeah, exactly.
So we would have a problem. We would have a problem if he was an all-pro guard.
I was watching the game. Fucking Chargers actually look pretty good, bro. At center, JPJ was making his blocks and sweeping others. Meredith cannot do that. Yeah, I agree. I think I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? He could be like, okay, let's take it up another notch. JPJ could be a great center, but a Hall of Famer right guard or guard. That's what you're trying to say.
I think he could do both, bro. I'm not saying Hall of Famer. You don't know that, but
I'm just saying
at both positions he could do, and he'll be adequate at both positions. So it don't trip that he's losing his job or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not tripping that if he plays guard. I'm just not tripping on it because it'll be an asset for our team. It'll be an asset for our team.
So Kappa's not going to be that bad neither. Then you got Parham, you got Munford. You can move Munford inside. Who's the other kid that we got that's at the right tackle the second year? Because this is going to be on Munford's third year, I believe. And they picked up that other right tackle. I can't think of his name.
They got Glaze right tackle.
Glaze, yeah. So you got Glaze, you got Kappa, and then Meredith could play guard as well. You know what I mean? And Meredith actually played really, really well last year. You know what I mean? With JPJ too at center. So I don't want everybody to start like focusing on that. He is going to be our starting center.
Most likely.
Yeah, he is going to be our starting center. It was just, the conversation that me and Gregory were having and stuff like that. And you guys kind of brought it up in the chat as well. So it's like, bro, like we're going to be good.
Just look at it like this. Okay, he's our center, but if he's playing guard, don't trip. He would be an all-pro fucking guard too. You know what I'm saying? He would be an all-pro guard too. So don't trip.
If we really needed a center so badly, JPJ probably wouldn't even be at center yet. He has overachieved at this point. And yes, at the same time, what I was looking at too, I remember, I forgot who it was, and like most offensive linemen, they can mismatch. You know what I mean? But you said something earlier when we were on the phone too. You said that he was in Oregon, right? Oregon kind of basically runs the kind of scheme that fucking Chip Kelly does. So because Chip Kelly actually helped Oregon develop that fucking system that they run now. They just, different coaches, different language, whatever or not. But that fast pace, that fucking, you know what I mean? That crazy fucking scheme play type shit, fucking traps, all these different things. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he feels way more comfortable in there because that's where he came from. That's like his style of ball. So why wouldn't you put somebody that played 4 years in fucking college, in that type of system? It's only going to work to his benefit. Now, if he does move to guard and say we trade for fucking established all-pro center, then yeah. But at this point, we're not doing it.
Yes, I did see that. He solely went that he would be a bet. I said that. Mike, you said, don't make it act like he's not going to play center.
No. I know that.
That's what I hate people when they talk about me. Oh, Gravy said that he wasn't a good center. Fuck, he's a best center for us, but I wouldn't mind him playing guard. He'll be a badass guard too. So I don't understand what I don't give a fuck what Sanjeet said. I know Sanjeet's good at his offensive line. I'm saying the same thing Sanjeet's saying, but I'm not tripping that they put him to guard.
I like Sanjeet. Guys, this is huge. This is huge. That's all he says. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge.
I respect Sanjeet. I respect Sanjeet.
I like Sanjeet. I like Sanjeet a lot. I remember I was listening to Sanjeet.
You get a guy and then okay, he's our center. What happens if things go on with the offensive line? Your best offensive lineman is usually not your center. He's the smartest. You know what I mean? But athletically, pulling, pin and pull shit, and getting out there, your center ain't that guy, bro. So he is that guy. So I don't mind him playing fucking guard, doing shit like that. He'll be all pro. He'll be an all pro quicker. To me, in my view.
So it says, I get Gravy's point of view of taking your most athletic O lineman to have it at the weakest spot. I don't doubt he will be good at guard also. This is huge. JPJ only played 1 year at center in college. Are you sure about that? I don't think so. I think he played a couple years.
I don't know.
Let me double check. But I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, All Eyes, but maybe, you know what I mean?
With people, I think All Eyes is right. I think All Eyes is right. He got moved into that position and starred at it.
And then fucking got awards that 1 year.
Yeah, got the best center of award. But you can do that in college, bro. But when you grow up and go to the pros, there's a reason you get moved around to see what you're the best for the team. Not best for us, not best for fucking Raider Nation and Sanjeet, what he says, much respect for Sanjeet. But I know what the coaching staff is doing. I know what they're doing. Let's see what he can. If we see if he's a great, a great center, but he's an all fucking pro fucking guard. You know what I mean?
Meredith had mentioned something in his presser too when they had the interview with him, he basically stated he goes, nah, man. He goes, I'm just here just for backup, for support. And he goes, I need to learn the verbiage. I need to get the rhythm of the play down. You don't know what's going to happen throughout the season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Certain people might have to move. So if Meredith has to come in and do his thing, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with being prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you can't just have one carpenter. You need multiple doing multiple things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you just overreact, bro. We're overreacting on seeing them with the
I think
we always do that, bro.
I think it's a big overreaction. I mean, I know it's a big overreaction just due to the fact that, like, dude, like, come on, he's our starting center. You know what I mean? But I do like the point of what you're saying, though. There is a possibility that he can be more of an effective player, at either spot. I think more along the lines on the left side instead of the right. But that right with Parham and fucking not Glaze, with Mumford, I think those guys, like, they have that chemistry. They've had that time. You know what I mean? Meredith on the left side, because that's where he played, bro. That was great. Him and Cole Miller. You know what I mean? So with that moving forward, like, and then with Kappa coming in too, Kappa's an OG. Like, he's a veteran, and he can turn around and make some fucking good plays too. You know what I mean? So I'm good with that. People decide what is best fit for the center, not Sanjeet. Thank you, Rodrigo. Yeah, I think it was 2 years at the best, and was best at center in college too. Yeah. Does Brandon Carroll know what he's doing? I'm pretty sure he does. Jury's still out, Leo. He struggled in Washington after they played a great line with Penix. Yeah, but I mean, our quarterback play. That's the thing. Even though, like Gravy stated, that out of the 4 games that he has started, we lost 2 of them. We had no defense. A lot of people were injured. It was towards the end of the season. He had came in at guard doing this thing and stuff like that, and then he got moved over. So he went from in the middle of the season, or towards the end of the season, a kind of horrible season, and then turned around and went back to his natural position. And he had to, like, take over and call, the coverages and stuff like that. And then had to get used to the fucking 2 quarterbacks that were fucking going back and forth with, that were playing horrible. So there was a lot of non-familiarity with that going on. So with them 2, you know what I mean, with him trying to do that and then get used to the fucking cadences, the play calls, all that shit. You know what I mean? There was a lot where I feel that we lost, and it wasn't just the offensive side of the ball. It was both parts of the team. You know what I mean? So it's like we can't just blame him, but moving forward, I mean, he's going to be our starter, and I'm happy for it. I want him to be the next person. I'm hopeful, but I'm not saying it's going to happen. So,
but that could keep saying. Gravy said he's going to be an All-Pro guard and an All-Pro center. He can play both, and then it could be just what if something happens to JPJ at center? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're taking looks. That's what I'm saying. I'm not.
No, I know that you're not like just shitting on him, bro. Like,
he's on the depth chart as fucking starting center. I see it every day, so I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Let me see real quick. 2025.
Yeah, problems with that team. Everybody had problems with that team, bro.
Oh yeah, depth chart.
So everybody had problems with Washington that year.
So yeah, so it has Dylan. So this is our lineup right now: Cole Miller, Dylan Parham, Jackson Powers, Alex Kappa, and DJ Glaze. So Glaze is actually starting over Mumford right now. So
took it over his job. He took it over, not letting it go.
Yeah. This is Meredith better than James? I'm gonna say no. You mean look at his
center? Who they say was playing center? Mumford, right? Or Meredith?
No, Meredith. Yeah, it was Meredith.
Never seen him play center.
Yeah, neither have I. But like they said earlier, he was undrafted and stuff like that. So he can play both. I just want to see a solid starting 5. No shifting, no moving around during the season. They're the new young line. Let them mesh and groove. Yeah, I agree. No Rock, not in my honest opinion. Lowe is better than James at center. Hell no. An empty cake is better than James. Fucking SoCal style. What up, bro? That's fucking funny. Shit. Are you watching this Chargers game, man? Chargers are actually doing some shit. To Kyle Orton. What's the score? Like fucking 20 to something?
I don't know right now. Got coaches of the little Pee Wee teams up there right now. It's halftime, I think. Maybe.
I don't know if you guys were watching it, but it was all in Spanish.
It was.
Yeah, and they was all
21-7. 21-7.
21-7? Okay, shit. It says empty kegs. Okay, so that was funny. Yeah, what time you get out of here, Greg? You gonna get out early today?
About another 10 minutes, actually.
All right, let's go. Anything you want to talk about? Because I'll probably end it right after that. Because since Gabe didn't show up, fucking Gabe.
Gabe again, go get fined again, Gabe.
He's getting fined, bro. That's it.
I don't see nothing. You know, I'm just hearing the normal stuff, the typical overreaction. That I ain't gonna bring it up again. That there's a competition of Aiden O'Connell and our starting quarterback, so I ain't gonna bring that up again. It's done with. So,
I seen something about on Madden ratings, and I know Madden ratings are just Madden ratings, but they have Thornton at speed at 96. They have Genty overall at 83. I think what they're doing nowadays, I think Chad Ochocinco and a couple other NFL players are grading these guys. The same group of guys graded what's the name like a 76. What's the number one overall draft pick? Can't think of his name. Went to Tennessee. Travis Hunter. Overall, they have him at a 76. I think they have Geno at like 80. They had Brock Bowers at like 96 or something like that. Like, yeah, they have him pretty fucking. They have him kind of like pretty high numbers there. Unqualified line coach, whose number one qualified. He is a coach's son. Most important coach on the team, hired because of nepotism. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, well, hey, shit, who isn't hired because of nepotism? You know what I mean? A lot of people, that's the way most of this shit works. Sounds like they're moving JPJ to the right guard. Why not pair him with Miller? Yeah, it'll be perfect. Geno got an 89 speed on Madden. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay. But, yeah, I was tripping out on Dante Thornton. They put all that shit up on him. Yeah, one more thing about Christian Wilkins. I heard that it's a lot deeper than just a kiss on the forehead.
I don't give a fuck about that.
That shit's fucking hilarious, bro. That shit's just crazy to me.
I don't give a fuck about that no more.
Yeah. Oh, there was another report that I seen.
What did we do to replace him, though?
No, there was another person. Another thing that got not leaked but announced that the one guy that you kind of are like, oh, he's going to be our number 2. Who's going to be our solid number 2? They announced Trey Tucker is going to be our number 2.
Behind who?
He's on number 2 behind fucking Jacoby.
So Trey Tucker's in the lineup, right?
Yep.
So he's beating out. It looked like he's beating out Besh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Thornton, obviously.
Who's our other guy?
What do you mean? Who's our other guy? We don't have any other guys.
We got 3 receivers.
Come back to it right now. Tell you the other receivers that we got. So the receivers we got. So it's going to be Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker. Then there's Besh behind Jacoby, Mallet behind Tucker. Third receiver is Dante Thornton Jr. Then Alex Bachman, Philip Dorsett, Keyshawn Jackson, Kyle Phillips, Kyle Johnson. Most of those guys will be gone. They said Raheem Mostert hasn't been at camp. He's having a kid, so he's going to be showing up in about a couple days and stuff like that. They gave him some time off. He's still training, still doing his thing, so that's a good thing. But as far as Sincere McCormick and Zamir White, one of the things I did hear Pete say, he said like Zamir's our bigger guy. He's the biggest running back out of all of them. So he might come in on maybe like some third down plays or some good blocking. Or
I don't want that motherfucker on third down plays.
Yeah, I know. Neither do I.
I don't want him running the ball. What we get Genty for?
Well, I mean, because he is the bigger back. If
no,
you know,
I don't give a fuck. He doesn't run like it.
If you let me fucking finish.
No.
You're not going to let me finish?
I'm not going to let you say anything good about his running, dude, because he ain't did shit. Nothing.
So if you turn around and put him in an I formation with fucking, what's the name in front of him? Like,
what do you do? What do you do with that?
Listen to what I'm asking. No. It's a short down situation.
No.
You know what I mean?
What the fuck did we get Genty for? To
Okay.
replace his ass. If he's even in a game in those type of situations, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed.
So you don't want to see Zamir White on the field at all?
Not at all. I had enough of him already.
All right. So then that was my second question.
Fuck
Who's
him.
going to get cut first?
I'm hoping
Sincere
Zamir
McCormick or Zamir White?
I'm hoping Zamir White.
Sincere
McCormick outplayed Zamir White in 3 games than what Zamir White even did. People get this notion that the bigger you are, why did we? And so a third and 1, a 32. You want to take out SN Genty and put in Zamir White because he's bigger? Fuck that. Why did we get Genty for? With your big
look, I just threw it out there. That's all I was putting out there. It's not saying that I don't want that. So we got the Bagese for that. Okay. Says I trust that 52-year-old Zach Crockett than Zamir on third downs.
No.
Can we hurry up and get Scary Terry with Wilkins way?
Yeah, got whipped.
That rock, that is not going to happen. He's already at camp and all that stuff. He's all buddy with. You see him on the field. He's already practicing. They're just working out the details. He is. He's not leaving Washington. So Sincere's going to get hurt as much as or burn getting in preseason brittle as snowflake.
We got Mo starting fucking our dude. That's it. That's all we need.
Look at we got to be a vet after camp cut. Agree with Gravy on this one. What do we got? Well, we got 3 years of Zamir White tape to look at. Got to be a vet after camp cut. Down that can take his place. Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure. He's so big. I'm gonna run down and be a fucking gunner or something.
Yeah. Lecky, what's up, man? He says Zamir White can kick rocks, bro. Fumble his life away, especially Browns game. Happy trails. We're gonna go play Diddy touch with Adams. Oh yeah, you hear about fucking Adams? Devontae motherfucking Adams, bro.
People don't want to agree with me. Why? I'm so Raider, always a Raider though. I don't know.
No.
Why is it different?
With that comment and with the whole Jimmy G shit and the receivers, the Netflix thing, I'm getting killed without my life. He wanted fucking what's the name out there, and then now we're saying we're both miserable there. Now he's fucking stuck playing with them. Bro, fuck him, bro. Like, I'm cool. I'm good.
I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised he would say something. People, although he's a Raider. No, he's not. No, he's not. He ain't fucking Raider. Yeah. The Ram. He's a Ram. Everything's all good over there, bro. Everything's all good for the Rams right now.
No, it's not. Fuck the Rams.
Whatever you say.
The lobby learn how to hold football? Nope. Great news. Shout out Alec, bro. Yeah, that's great news. What? So Adams, another great product of Fresno. Oh, come on, bro. He's actually not from Fresno. He's from the Bay. He just played at Fresno State. Yeah, Get it right. Get it right. Get it right, Cheeto.
Cars ain't
bro.
Cars ain't.
Oh, you always taking shots at Fresno, bro.
Cars are from down south or whatever you be.
Devontae's a diva. He can go fuck off. I don't think people realize how bad McDaniels was at dealing with the talent on this team. Yep, I agree with you on that one, bro. It says, so y'all used to claim him hard. I'm just saying. Look, I like Fresno
State. When he was at Fresno State, yeah.
Hell yeah. And when he was with Green Bay, I liked him. I fucking like the fact that he was from Fresno State. I'll support anybody from Fresno State, just like you support anybody from USC.
And I've seen you, Gravy ain't got Gravy from Fresno. Don't even got a 17 jersey, bro. I bet you Chilalanis does though. On set right now, I bet you he does.
I remember, wasn't he trying to sell us some? He had a bunch of Adams jerseys.
I bet you y'all got talking about he sucks now. Got that jersey. I didn't get it.
Adams from Palo Alto, stop set chipping, Leo. Thank you, IG. All eyes.
The Bay take over that dumb ass. You bad at Fresno State. You badass at Fresno State. You don't run. You don't stay over here.
He says, "Hell yeah, I have an Adams jersey."
That's right. You talking all about now? He sucks.
Y'all was wondering why I was disrespecting the DA so harshly when bitching as a Raider. That fool weak, yeah. That fool was hella weak. I mean, yeah, just for him to say some stupid shit like that, bro, and like just knowing that there's a strong possibility that Jimmy G is gonna be his quarterback, bro.
Hold on a second.
Kev, what up? What up? Yeah, shit, man. That shit's hella funny though, dude. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much going on, man. I mean, everything's looking good right now as far as what we got. Yeah, they have Lecky Fotu fucking as a nose guard, bro. That's crazy right now.
Change your plans, Lo. You got to stick around a little bit. They called to reschedule for tomorrow. So.
Fuck. I was getting ready to take off, too. You can finish up. I'm going to finish up in an hour, bro. I'm out.
Now we know Lo, how he is. He don't.
Bro, there's nothing like. I mean, I'm not going to
keep going, bro. The people are asking us questions, bro. Answer them for them. Answer them for them.
All right, if you guys want me to stay on, start asking some questions, bro.
If you want Lo to stay on, flip them off like this and with the emoji like that.
You guys start doing that, I'm out. I'm a fucking torta chaser. I'm toxica, whatever the fuck.
Where's my redeemer?
What up?
Fuck them, LA chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be at that game too. I have to get my real ID today, bro. My real ID.
Gravy is gonna be. So, what exactly is your plans for fucking Vegas, bro?
Kick it.
Nah, what I'm saying is you're going in on Sunday, or where you staying? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm staying out of.
I know you're staying.
I'm gonna get there. I ain't gonna give the whole fucking internet my itinerary of what I'm doing, bro. I'll be at the game. I'll be at the game.
Oh yeah.
I'll see you. I'll holler at you.
Yeah, shout out Josh, man. He fucking hooked up a good ass seat. I'm paying a little bit of money for it, but it's a good ass seat though.
Good to have
which player do you guys want off the team? Because every time I decide to get a jersey, they fucking trade them. So you're not gonna Cole Miller, Max Crosby, those are good shit. What you call it?
I got a 28. That's the last jersey I bought was 28, and then he switched to 8 the next year.
I was on Saturday, bro. I'll probably be on the Saturday too, probably in the evening, bro. Thought Thursday, low busy tonight. No, I'm not. I'm fucking tired. I don't want to go to sleep.
I was busy, but I got rescheduled for something to do. Cool Kev joined the Raider Nation live fucking fantasy league. Got my boy feeling good. Shit. He go kick.
Is he doing? He's using his toes to pick.
I don't give a fuck what he does. I got.
Hey, AR spinning the LA for the Raiders Chargers game. Okay.
I got one spot left.
Says, when are you guys coming to KC for the Raiders game? I ain't never going to KC. I ain't got money for that. I would like to. Cheeto Cool, he's not a damn Angels fan. Just playing.
I told Leo's going to be there, I think, Sunday. I told him if he's not doing that, come holler at me.
So he's saying right here, Saturday the 13th, smoke session with Dubs and Sacramento, the Black Hole at Tap and Ash. Yeah. That's on Saturday. Yeah, I thought it was going to be on Sunday. Dubs told me it was going to be on Sunday, but
yeah, I ain't making that. So
yeah, I'm not making that. I'm pulling up on Sunday. I'm actually pulling up Monday morning, and it's actually a little bit better because I'm flying out Tuesday. So anything after the game or right before the game, like I'm just lock in with me, bro. Cool Kev salute, bro. Says you only hear from Gravy when money's involved. That's true. That's true.
I don't know if people get at me like that, bro. I give people time, bro. I'm not the one. I'm not even gonna say who the ones that say give money now. Give me my money now. Do that.
Me. Shit. That's me.
It wasn't even. It wasn't even his league.
You know, you pay to play, bro. Hey, I don't go buy a torta and shit and then say,
"Hey, last one to pay in that league." The last one to pay in that league was a dude saying that.
Who, me?
You the last one.
Bullshit. I was the last one.
I told you that, and then you hooked it up. I told you that, and then you gave. You the last one.
Oh, Gravy, man, stop it. Stop. Gravy always be trying to throw me on the bus, bro. See, that's what friends do, bro.
You know I've never lied, bro. I don't need to. Only 5 weeks.
Consistently lying. Morning, morning, bro. The fight Saturday night, kick off the party Sunday, and you'll be missing out. Oh, well, a lot of tortas going to miss out on a good time. Hey, bro, shit. Man, I come in when I need to, bro.
Hey, Leo, I'm gonna be there though Sunday
Yeah,
morning.
he'll be there Sunday. I'll be there Monday.
We're gonna go watch the game. We're gonna go watch the game somewhere. I'll be kicking back watching football. Let's go check out Lunatics little party you got a little party going on. So check that out.
Yo,
We're everywhere, bro.
You beat 94, bro. What's up, bro? Salute. Would you trade Myers, Mayers, and a fourth from McLaurin and a sixth? Fuck no. Fuck no.
Why?
I mean, it sounds good, but nah, they won't do it. I mean, that's a lot. That's a big ass trade, bro. Like for real, yeah. But I wouldn't do it. I have a lot of faith in fucking, Myers, bro. I have a lot of faith in Jacoby.
Got a solid number one, but we'll be losing
our number two.
Too much.
Yeah, we'll be losing way too much.
And then we'll be losing draft pick. And then we
Milka Beasley in the building? Where? Oh shit. What's up, Milka Beasley? I didn't see you, bro. My bad.
You gotta pay Scary Terry 33 mil at least. He's gonna want that, or 35.
Yeah.
He's that type dude. So we're not used to seeing guys like that on our team, and then we don't realize. The thing that upsets me the most, Lo, is that we think, we over accelerate trade picks and all this stuff. Let's get Scary Terry first. If he comes here on the cheap, you tell me a player that's gonna do that, bro. We did that. We're doing that, and then you obviously.
That was good.
Oh, what up, Doug? Obviously, you know that. That what I'm saying is we're gonna see. And I hope it doesn't happen, Lo. And I didn't really want to be like this today, but we're gonna see that why we were cheap like that. We're gonna see the repercussions of it. And I'm not saying that every player we should have been, a bunch of money, but we had a bunch of money, and we're sitting on money. So is something gonna happen? Or are we gonna sit on it? Or are we waiting? We sitting on it because something might happen, or things like that. But I would like to get like a specialty player, some high power player that we could have put there and got it. Yeah, we got fucked with Wilkins. Fine, It just seems that we always do that, and it doesn't really make sense to say that now. But we're gonna feel the cheapness that we were doing, most likely. But don't get mad. Don't get mad because we adapted to this flip that we're doing now. You know what I mean? A lot of content creators that I respect would say, "Oh man, we should go get this guy. A lot of money, right?" But we had the money. We had the money, bro. So, now it's I'm not gonna pay him $1 million. I'm not gonna pay we on the cheat, bro. We don't have the players as a whole to get these top-notch guys that take us over the top. It'll be good to sign one for 4 years and have them around it to let these guys go.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just got a bunch of one-year contracts, bro. We're going to be in the same boat we were last year that we were this year.
So Tony asked you a question, bro. Is Myers going to get paid?
Not paid, but paid. He's going to get more than he did last year. He's going to get a good contract. He deserves it. What did he do for us last year? He did everything for us last year. We got to keep guys like that. We just can't let who we got. We can't let him go. He's gonna play on the contract he has this year. He's gonna play, but he's gonna start thinking. Like I said, like I told you about Colt Mitter getting his contract now. He's gonna say, I can't get hurt. I'm going to lose money. The Raiders don't want to pay me. So he could play or not play or half-ass. It's not in his nature, but players do that. Players do that when they're at contracts like this, at this situation, to say, hey, I'm not going to give it all up because my body is the money. I need my body to make my money, and I'm not going to fuck it up just not what they're not going to give me. But it's good that he's there and he's working out. So they're close. They're close on something. They're around the area where he's talking about.
That's good, Paul. Not like me personally. Like I think Kobe should get his money. I think he really should. I'm not saying that he's going to be the highest paid player. You know what I mean? There's no way he's going to be the highest paid unless he like breaks all kinds of records this year, which I highly doubt because the way our offense is built, a lot of people are going to get the ball. It's going to be all over the place. You know what I mean? So I'm good with that.
He's not.
But yeah, I think it wouldn't be bad for him to get paid. But see, I think that why they couldn't get a guy like Scary Terry is because the $53 million that we have caught up in a bunch, three major players that are two of them playing with the Rams. And then with this whole Wilkins thing, we might be losing money on that too because depending on how the grievance goes and whatever or not. So there's that as well. So it's like we're looking at like probably like right now we're at 50 plus fucking $1 million, bro, that we don't have on the roster right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, for me, that other 55 million, you could have made some big moves. Now moving forward, you know, this whole Christian Wilkins things, maybe they settle, maybe for half, like, you know what I mean? Or something happens where he might actually end up getting that money. Bro, like that's crazy. Because I think I forgot who was not Locked On Raiders. It was the other Raider too. There's two guys, man. I kind of watched them here and there, but they were breaking down exactly how much money this fool was making per sack and all that stuff. Like it was like $25 million per, or like he made $25 million for like what 3 sacks or some shit like that, and then like 26,000 per fucking tackle that he made. Like you know what I mean? Like just some or like 100,000, just some crazy numbers, right? They broke it down. It was crazy. And I was just like, dude, like if they give him the rest of this money, you know, from him doing all the sus shit, I really don't care about the sus shit, bro. Like that's just here or there. But if, you know, locker rooms are crazy, but regardless of whatever, you don't want to turn around and go get Scary Terry that just came in for the money and wants to change the vibe of the locker room. You know, a lot of these guys are even saying that, man, we hung around, we're having conversations, we're being a part of each other. And plus the way what Pete's doing to implement what he wants to implement so all these guys can get together. You know what I mean? I kind of like feel little snake oil on that one, just for the simple fact is that Russ wouldn't even give some of the players his number because the way he moved, he had his own little area and shit like that because of who he was. But the rest of the team was locked in. So when you have that, they're like they still was succeeding on that. But when Russ got his money and shit like that, all of a sudden everything fucking changed. So you know what I mean? You don't want to bring a guy in like that that's going to kind of like mess up the core of the team and what they want to move forward and what type of environment they want to have for each other. You see what I'm saying? So this is one of the craziest fucking games in the league, bro. Like in the world. You know what I mean? So
you're talking about McLaren, Terry.
Yeah, if we brought him in, I don't want just him to be an overpaid kind of guy. Now, if we had all that money, then maybe we can. I'm not saying McLaurin's not going to come in and be that guy.
Overpaid, bro. He's getting what he deserves.
Yeah,
you're constantly better than any receiver we got off top.
Yeah, of course.
He was doing that shit with fucking with that other fucking who was he doing it with? Getting thousands. He was doing that with whack ass quarterbacks, bro.
Yeah.
So, bro, he doper than anyone we got.
I agree.
But that'll be like Wilkins is not going to be cap money. It's going to be dead money, and you don't want that. Dead money is you're paying somebody that's not on your team. Bro.
But dead money is a part of the cap too, right?
And it fucks you up more because you gotta count that. It's already counted in your cap, so. You're paying, it's still coming out the book, but you gotta wait. You gotta wait the rest of his contract out.
Shout out Rock. Rock says that the ESPN is saying that we might trade for Greg Newsome. I would take him. That'll solidify our fucking secondary because Greg was even you have this thing out for Stokes, bro. Like you really don't want him.
Why nobody agrees with me? Everybody just think he's gonna come to the Raiders and ball out. How? He hasn't. Never has. Yeah. Are we saying Green Bay fucking sucks? Are we saying that? He didn't start for them. That he's going to get an opportunity. He had an opportunity last year and didn't do. And really, he did all right, but he ain't fucking. Just look at his tape, bro, and then you'll see the mistakes he makes.
So, Okay, so the thing is, so I'm looking at it right here. So in 21, he played 16 games, 55 total tackles, 22, 9 games, 26. He had more 9 games than he did starting games played in 20 and 21 as a rookie. Then it's 2023, he only played 3 games, tackles, and that was it. And then in 24, he has played 17 games, 41 tackles. So and he only had he's only had one interception, and that was his rookie year.
His whole career, in 4 years, he's got 1 pick.
So,
and is that you got pass breakups there?
Fuck yeah, Jonathan. What's up?
You got pass breakups there?
Pass breakups? No. It is, I'm on the ESPN app. ESPN app right now. Or
PBUs on it.
PBUs? No PBUs.
What? Pass defended.
0-0-0. Last 3 years. 14 on his. Let me see real quick. Pass defended, yeah. 14 in his first year, and that's it.
That's our starter, folks.
Yeah. He said,
all of a sudden, he comes to the Raiders, and he's going to be this fucking guy. You got to question that, bro. That's what I'm doing. I'm questioning that. So,
6. So I'm going to tell you the 6 guys that we got.
6 pass breakups in 4 years, and I know it's not because they're not throwing his way. You know that, Chillana. You know that, Leo. It's not that he has that one side sewed up.
So we got Jacorian Bennett, Jeremy Chin. Oh no, I'll probably Darian Porter, Jacorian Bennett, Eric Stokes, DeCameron, John Humphreys, and that's it. Oh, and Trey Taylor the safety, Jamal Adams safety, Paul Miles safety, John Thomas Harper safety, Chris Smith safety. NBs, which I don't know those are, but it's Darnay Holmes, Sam Webb, Kyrie Blue Kelly, and Greedy Vance. So, and then Porter got a nice interception today. So, or last game. Another thing that I was seeing that my boy was always talking about that what's the name never really liked tight ends, but he's already having like success. Geno Smith doesn't have, but he never really had any great tight ends. He's already having good connections with Bowers, but also during practice he got 2 touchdowns with Myers. So Myers might be that that X factor moving forward. So we're hoping. So we'll be drafting cornerback next year. I agree.
2 of them.
What will be the biggest thing out of our offensive line we will have to work on?
Our guards again. We're gonna think and possibly be excited about the guard we got this year to get some playing time and be successful. But I think our guard play needs not the same guys over and over and over again, and it looks like Raider Nation is not happy with them. So, that's why we're moving JPJ over there. We got a problem there, bro. We've had a problem at right guard for a minute, for a while. So, and we've never, we got Kappa there to secure it. Probably he's played right guard before, but. Parham is in his offense now, and he can move. Parham can move, and we're just stuck that Parham sucks. I hate that. He's good at doing things in the zone blocking. So
yeah.
I
so John, that. Yeah. I think personally, as far as the offensive line is concerned, I'm thinking just I would say accountability. Just to know what they need to do. Know where they need to be, regardless of whatever. That's going to be me as accountability. Because for me, with this new scheme and JPJ being kind of young, the only ones that are kind of a little bit older that know pretty well, Colt Miller is going to be basically just doing the same thing. You're not going to see him out really in the flats running down the field. You know what I mean? That's not going to be more of his thing. Colt Miller's going to do the thing. Parham, I liked him. I've always liked him. I felt that he's done this thing ever since he came in for us. JPJ is just, he's going to be who he's going to be. But I'm saying Kappa, Glaze, Mumford and Meredith, those guys are going to have to be on point with everybody, bro. And they're just going to have to be accountable for what they need to do. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking at. Leo saying right here, O-line needs a consistency, continuity, let them gel. Yeah, pretty much. Leo was also saying that Meyer is going to have a breakout season, and Jonathan Seven said right here, he says, yeah, Brock Bowers lined up in the slot 60% of his snaps last year. Meyer should have an opportunity to break into this offense. I agree on that one too. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's close. It's close. I want to go already, man. Let's just fucking go. I'm gonna fly out there right now. I'm just gonna move to Vegas. Anything else, Graves? Want to talk about anything else?
Nah, I'm cool.
He said, "Nah, I'm cool." So we can end the show early? What the fuck?
I'll let you do what you got to do. I got something I got to do.
Oh, you got to take care of some shit? Okay. We'll answer this last question. We'll dip out. All right. Leo saying, AFC West standing predictions. Man, you ain't going to like my shit. You guys ain't going to like what I'm about to say. So I'm just going to say it so you guys can get mad and move on. I think KFC is going to be third. I have a feeling that Broncos are going to be number one. I just have this fucking sneaky suspicion. And I'm going to go Raiders too, and then Chargers last. I just have a sneaky suspicion, man. The Broncos, I don't know what it is. What Broncos do, and they've done for fucking years, they'll be shit for a couple years, and then all of a sudden they just build back up. And the way Sean Payton had him moving last, yeah, I know. It's not a popular opinion, but yeah, I just have a feeling the Broncos are gonna do some shit. I have a feeling that Kansas City's not gonna, do Kansas City shit. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna be a little. I don't think they're gonna be who everyone thinks they're gonna be. So,
why do you think that?
It's just something's telling me, bro. Like it doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem like they're gonna be what they're gonna be. I think they're gonna battle, and I think they're gonna have a lot of close games, and they're gonna lose a lot of close games. But I have a feeling the Broncos, they're gonna be one of those sneaky things, man. It's gonna be one of those sneaky things. I think with Herbert being 3-18 against fucking playoff fucking teams, and you know what I mean. I know they got a tough schedule this year. So I don't see it. I just think Broncos maybe have a little bit early schedule, and as long as Knicks does his thing, the running backs that they got, the linebackers that they got, that defense is gonna be a little different, bro. It's gonna be a little different. So especially with Sean Payton being who he is and stuff like that, I don't like saying it. I fucking hate saying it, but that's what I'm calling it.
The Broncos are gonna have the best defense probably in the league.
Yeah, and that's why I hate saying it. Hold on, I'm getting tomatoes.
That's you. D Man, that's my boy. I talked to him today. What's up, D Man? What up, D Man?
Shit, D Man's in the building. What up, Menace? What's good, my dude? What's up? It's been a minute. Wanted to pop up on the show. The homie, show some love. Have a great show, fellas. D Menace, hey. Home opener will be there, bro. So if you're there, man, lock in with us. You know what I mean? Bruno, what's up? What's up? Not Bruno. The freaking house. What's up, bro? What's with you? Broncos ain't doing shit, Steve DeLuna. Yeah, I don't want them to, man. Understand what I'm saying? I don't want them to. But fuck, man. Yeah, I hate it. I hate saying it. I even hate uttering the word Bronco. I like the fucking Ford Bronco truck, but I didn't buy it just for the simple fact that it was called a Bronco. And I wasn't gonna buy the Nissan Raider either, so fuck that. So
I think we're gonna beat each other differently. I think we're gonna beat each other.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough division to win, but I can't knock off the Chiefs at all. That's what my win, and I think we're gonna be because it's gonna be close, bro. I think we're gonna beat each other, and it's gonna be bruising division. Most of the losses out of all of our teams are gonna be in the division. If a couple of games on the out, but I think all of us are gonna have pretty good records, and could have a 3 playoff division again. That's what I think.
Freeze with Danes, hey man, that might work. That might work. Raider Paul with the AFC champs. Here we come. All right. Yeah.
Raider Paul,
And I
what
got
up,
Mahomes put him out, bro.
You be at
805, what's good, bro? Salute. Open practice this weekend. Oh shit, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, but yeah, so well, what do you think the AFC is gonna be, bro? Who's gonna be number 1
in the AFC championship game?
No, I'm just saying in our division, who's gonna be number 1, 2, and 3, 4? That was the question.
Oh, I think Kansas City's on top still. I think it'll be Denver, and it'll be a close one with us in San Diego. It'll be close between us, either like this. It's hard to say. But I think Denver really improved. We got to look at what they did. They added the 2 guys from the 49ers. They're hurt, but they're all pro players. They're all pro players, bro.
They're hurt now.
They'll be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
And you just got to knock that team off. They went undefeated in the league. They lost to Denver at the end.
All right, Chef.
One sorry ass game. So I'm not.
Anthony Martinez, I think the Chargers on top this year. Shaking my head.
They got a good team too, bro.
They do.
We they did a lot, man, and they were at the point where they all 3 made the playoffs except for us, bro. We didn't win a game in our division, and a lot of people are saying if we win half those games that we'll be all right, but
yeah, that's
gonna be tough. And even with the other teams, even with Denver and Kansas, it's going to be tough to take control of our division. I think it'll be a solid division. It's going to get talked about. We're going to talk about, man, this division is crazy. People are beating each other. It ain't going to be like undefeated shit like it was, like it was last year. It ain't going to happen that way. It's going to be tough.
Yeah. Cheeto, since you asked the question, what do you think? We can beat that sleeper team if everybody aligns. Yeah, we got a quarterback, but we need more than a season to catch them up, I think. So, Cheeto, you asked the original question, bro. So go ahead and answer it. Who's gonna give me your lineup? Matter of fact, everybody in the chat right now, give me your lineup. Who's gonna lead? Well, who's gonna be number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 in our division? Realistically, be realistic. Obviously, I want the Raiders to be number 1 no matter what. So you guys just say it, but like Cheeto asked the question, we'll answer the
right now you're gonna get a lot of Raiders. We're pumped up, and that's why I kind of got off. My feelings. I want to see, but even right now, San Diego looks good. You know what I mean? So we're watching right now. Their defense is playing well.
Damn. You know what? Cheeto has a Charger, bro. I think Cheeto is like lightweight.
I did too, bro. I did too. But
yeah.
I'm not real. Is this all that Herbert got? You know what I mean? And then I'm not. It's not the problem with anything else. But Herbert. Is he the guy to take them over the top? Or is that what they're lacking at? Do they need? It's just him, bro. That I have.
Yeah, Herbert is not that guy, dude. Rock saying right here says Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos. Okay. Cool Kev says Raiders, Chiefs, Donkeys, Chargers. Okay, all right. And then I'm not bueno says Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers. Okay, that's a realistic one. Leo mad because we didn't get Shador. Orlando saying KC, Denver, LV, and then the Los Angeles Clipper Chargers. Yeah. That running backfield, watch out, man. Yeah, I know. There's Orlando. That's a good one. Paul Mad, Minshew's a chief.
Yeah, Paul, Paul's in the zone right now, bro. He was getting mad at me at a warning line, telling me what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. Says Raider game is David Ruffin of the Raider Nation Live. Fuck no.
busy,
bro. It's cool. Gino Vic, baby, let's go. Says Al Green, maybe. He said Al Green. Only Harbaugh can make Trey Lance look decent.
What I'm saying, man, Trey Daniels just doping it up right now, bro. He's a good coach, bro. We got to take that. We think highly of our coach. If they're doing the same thing, and
where's the jinx?
I'm not gonna knock his coaching. You know, he gets it at the end, but he gets run out, bro. You know, people get tired of his shit. It's just administration. Everywhere he's gone, he's had problems with administration. It's not players. All players love him. But
Dark was good. So check this out. I seen a stat that was he's the only coach in NFL history to come into the league, any league, college, taking over a regime, winning 7+ games this first season. And that's exactly what he has done. He is the only coach to ever do that. And when we seen him for the first time and what he did and what they're doing right now, a lot of running game. He's going to run you down the throat. He's going to get you tired on defense. He's going to push the ball. He's going to try to keep the ball in their hands. Let his defense be nice and rested up so they can fly around the ball. That's exactly what he does, man. So, yeah. And then, I already know what, Andy Reid does. Besides his great playbook and besides having a player like Mahomes, you know what I mean? That guy just knows how to adjust during the game. He's probably one of the great fucking I don't want to call it adjusters, but he's a great adjuster of situational football and game time football and finding out what
he's the best at it.
Yeah, the best. Yeah,
he's the best at it, and that tree is all the same, bro. And it lingers down to the dudes, all the guys that are head coach, play callers, are from that tree that are head coaching right now.
Yeah,
the guy, Shanahan, McVay, people like that, Andy Reid, they all come from that tree, and they just their game management of doing both things at the same time. You see that in their teams, and they win.
Yeah.
They win. So you might they're comfortable with taking the responsibility of being a head coach. It's very difficult to do that, man. Very, very especially at the pro level. If you think you could do that, then you don't become successful. Look at McDaniels. Our offense was good, bro, but he just wasn't a head coach. He didn't know how to mix those all together. He couldn't do that. Couldn't do both. If he was an offensive coordinator for us, or we had a different type head coach, that would have been great for us. But and we'll see that this year. We'll see that away New England is.
Yeah, I see. Just because with our coach Pete Carroll, because he's another one of those greats. You know what I mean? I think they would have won the Super Bowl if it wasn't that audible. Because he even came out and said that Russ, he gave him the option to do the audible for that pass, and Russ did it. I think it was more of a he wanted to be
I heard it was a call play.
No, they. Oh, you know what? No,
it was a call play. It was a called play.
It was a called play.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I thought. I heard it from my bad. But besides that play, I think that play right there was one of the worst calls that he made. If that's the case,
back to back, they would have back-to-back Super Bowls.
Yep, they would have back-to-back. But you have one of the best running backs in the fucking league. Fucking was it 2nd and 3 or some shit like that, and you passed the ball, an interception. You know what I mean?
Goal, second and goal, or third and it was like
second and goal.
I don't know what it was, but
yeah. But still, though, so I think that was one of the worst fucking plays that he has ever done. I think he realize that. But yet at the same time, I think more along the lines that he's seen his mistakes, he's seen how to build a fucking team and stuff like that. And I think he's a better facilitator than a Sean Payton. And he got this quarterback that he knows that will listen, that knows how to motivate, and knows how to be a veteran, and knows how to be consistent. So the only thing is that, like, with that, we are a young team, so it's gonna be, he's basically gonna be the, even though he's the oldest, he's gonna be basically the youngest in this division. He's gonna have to get to know the whole fucking division. He knows all these coaches. He's played against most of these coaches. I know he hates Harbaugh, so that's only going to be a plus. But that means that he knows what their tendencies are, knows what they want to do. So I'm putting a lot of faith in Pete, man. And if we get a win, like more than fucking 7 games winning, I'm gonna be happy because it's an improvement. But I want 9 to 10 wins, man. So. All eyes giving each other prostate exams in the locker room or what? What the fuck? It wasn't audible. That's what I thought.
That's him.
That's what I thought. It was an audible.
It goes both ways. Why would you audible into that?
No. Okay. When Marshawn Lynch was talking, they called the play, and then everybody. He said like he felt like everybody just turned around and looked at him. Like why aren't you doing that?
So that wasn't an audible then.
Yeah, it wasn't an audible.
They called the play. They called the play the pass play.
Yeah.
They looked at Marshawn because it was a pass play. So where's the fucking audible at? Audible is changing the play.
Yeah, Augie, I got you. See, Augie, like, man, look, deep down in my heart, I want us to fucking not lose the game. You know what I'm saying? But the way the NFL is, the way this is set up, the coaches that we're going to be battling, it's not just first-time coaches. Like, if Pete Carroll came in and these are all first-time coaches at Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, Broncos, all this stuff. They didn't have no quarterbacks. There was no Mahomes, no Herbert. That can win in some games, you know what I mean? But he can't win against playoff-winning teams. You know what I'm saying? He's 3-18 with that. Kansas City, you already know what they do. Knicks hasn't really proved himself, right? But yet he turned around and went to, they made it to the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that, bro, like, and I understand, bro. But and you're saying, ain't gonna cut it. I know it's not gonna cut it, but it's an improvement. I'm okay with the improvement. I'm okay with getting better every single year, getting better every single day. Like I see that, but obviously I want us to fucking win the Super Bowl. I don't want to. I mean, if we win the Super Bowl, bro, that's gonna be insane. But it's just realistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna win them all. Like, bro, we're gonna have some battles, bro. We're gonna have a tough first game.
We're going to Monday night. We're talking about.
Yeah.
We're going to Monday night.
Monday Night Football. I don't know. 11-6. Augie's 12-5. Yep. Says too much Wilkin-isms up in here. Pause. Fucking stupid.
Wilkin-isms.
Yeah. I don't know. They're just talking shit in there. You guys, motherfucker, you fools are crazy.
I have to joke about Wilkins. We need to get off that. If you want to make fun of the dude, go ahead. But he played for us. You want to?
Man, it's no different from what Harbaugh did with the Chargers, and Pete has a roster to do the same thing. I believe. I understand that we're going to lose some games, but we got to make the playoffs wild card. Yeah, I can. The way it's going to be set up, man. Even if we do win 10 games. There's a strong possibility that we won't get a wild card because the R division is so fucking strong, and not just our teams in the AFC. You see what I'm saying? So even if we win 10 games, bro, it's an improvement. The bare minimum, if we win 5 games, that's an improvement because we're 5 games ahead. But that's not gonna happen. We're gonna win a lot more than that. So Steve DeLune, let's go. He didn't play for us. 5 games don't count, gravy. Home over the charge list must be a win for me. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's the one. That has to win. Yeah. You know how mad I'm gonna be. You know how fucking mad I'm gonna be.
Every time I seen us play the Chargers, we fucking lose, dude.
Oh,
no matter where it's at.
Nope. The last time we won.
I've been saying that for fucking 40 years, dude. Every time I do that, nothing ever pans out.
5. It's going on 6, bro. Let it be.
I go to fucking church before I go to before Raider games, dude. And he never does anything for me. So,
My 2 cents. Thanks for the $5, bro. Fucking Raiders 2025. Let's fucking go Raiders.
Shit, me and you earned some dough today, bro. That's all. Fuck, Gabe ain't got none of that shit.
Gabe ain't getting none of
The
it.
little bank right here is going to the side budget right here. The flow,
Yeah.
the hustle budget.
Shout out to the Raiders defense with the $2. James B anchoring us. Fucking D Menace with the $5. You know, he's showing some love and shit like that. And my 2 cents, man, for the other $5, man. We do appreciate you guys. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll be live on Sunday. We might have a guest. You want to get Cheeto over here on Sunday? See what's up? Holla at Cheeto.
Yeah. I like Leo.
He's all right. He drives a Charger, bro. That's what it is.
Does he?
Nah, I'm fucking around. He'll be saying that I drove a Charger.
No, you drove a fucking Benz that goes like that, remember?
Yeah. That's why I had to sell it.
Just got rid of it.
All right, we're gonna read this last one, man. We're gonna be out of here. Jonathan 7, bro. Salute to you, brother. Harbaugh had Rashawn Slater on the roster and drafted Joe Alt. Set up his line for J.K. Dobbins. The Raiders don't even know what their center is this year. Double win, total 6 would be a success. We know who our center is, bro. I'm
with you, bro. I'm with you.
But no, John Harbaugh knows what he's doing.
I got more wins, John. I got more wins, but we're gonna play better, bro. We're gonna play. It's just I wasn't happy with the deals we did, bro. We're gonna be in this boat next year. Same thing, trying to find players that are gonna be adequate for us, and it might get too late. Might be too late.
Nah, it's not too late. Game season hasn't even started yet, bro. So.
I'm not saying this year. I'm excited about this year. Because I ain't tripping on why what's his name's playing guard. I ain't tripping on, I would question why Thornton's starting, because we should have known better than that. And I don't know why Eric Stokes is lined up to be a starter. I'm questioning that. So if you're cool with that and say we're going to win 11, 12 games, then look. Just look. And watch. And I'm not gonna sit here and say Gravy told you. I'm not like that. But we'll see in the long run. But I hope they play well. I'm excited and ready to go. But I don't question why things are moving around a little bit. Because it's starting to come out, starting to see. People were excited about pads coming up. Usually things happen when you put the pads on, but but it's limited, bro. So we'll get it. We'll get there. Everything's positive right now. I like hearing that.
I'm going to the home opener and then the one in LA. As far as that's for sure. I know definitely I'm taking the kids to LA. So I'm probably right when we get back. I'm gonna buy the tickets. So, but guys, we're out of here. I know I'm gonna chill. I got to get up early and shit. But we will be live Sunday, 6 o'clock. You guys make sure you guys log in and stuff like that, man. We appreciate you, all you guys. Gio, what's good, bro? I know probably just pulling up, but we're getting ready to get out of here, man. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of the week. Have a safe weekend. Like we always tell you guys around these parts, man. Be thankful for what you do, guys. But you don't drink and drive. And I'm saying don't drink, but just don't drive. You guys have a great weekend, man. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully we get some good news moving forward. But shout out to Colt Miller. Shout out to D Menace, the Raider defense, and also my 2 cents for the super chats, man. We appreciate you guys, man. We will see you guys on Sunday. All right, Gravy on 3. Let's go, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Raiders. All right, man. You guys take it easy. We'll see you guys later.